What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my go-to makeup look. I wouldn't say it's a natural look because I'm either a bare face or a go hard kind of girl. However, I do feel like this look is suitable for me to wear in the daytime. I've also partnered up with Shiseido in this video to talk about their new Essential Energy line. So let's begin. Starting off with skincare, I'll be using Shiseido's Essential Energy Moisturizing Gel Cream. Skincare is important because it's essentially the base for your makeup. This is from their Essential Energy line that has just launched and is available at Sephora for $48. They released 3 different moisturizers, all with different textures, and they all feature the new Shiseido Renora technology. Renora technology makes your skin detect and transmit signals addressing damage in real time, which, in a nutshell, it makes your skin more responsive to your daily skincare. I like to apply a dime-size amount to my face and just rub it in with my fingers and then pat it out. The patting motion really helps the product sink into your skin. I really enjoy this product because it's extremely lightweight because of its gel-like texture, so it's going to quickly absorb into the skin, which is something that I look for in a daytime moisturizer. There's a beautiful soft floral scent of rose and jasmine, so it's actually intended to be calming and reduce stress. This moisturizer is not only good for hydrating my skin, but it's also going to prep my skin for makeup application and create a smooth base for my foundation. Moving right along to foundation, I'm using the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. The shade I'm using is in Deauville. Now, the shade is a little light for my complexion, but I'm just going to warm it up later on. I like to apply this in the areas that I need the most coverage, so typically that's in my cheek area and my forehead. I'm just going to blend this out with a synthetic round foundation brush. I like to pat this foundation out in my most problematic areas and then do a circular blending motion for the areas that don't need a lot of coverage. After my foundation, I like to go in with my Radiant Creamy Concealer in Creme Brulee. I use this to brighten my under eyes and neutralize my eyelids. I'm using a damp beauty blender to blend that out, and as you can see, it immediately adds a nice fresh awakened look. For my breakout areas, I like to spot conceal them with NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I just mix a little bit of ginger and cannelle and tap this directly on top of my breakouts. I actually just got a facial on Monday, so all the extractions are starting to get better. It's important to just spot treat those areas that need a little bit more coverage rather than pounding on a ton of foundation that can easily look overdone. So I'm just blending out the edges where I spot treated so it can blend seamlessly into my skin. I went ahead and did my brows off camera because that's something I haven't changed in a while, so now I'm going to set my makeup. I'm going to use Laura Mercier's translucent powder just throughout my T-zone because that's where I get the most oily. And I like to apply a tiny amount under my eyes to set my concealer as well. After that, I like to go into my Candle Glow Sheer Powder to set the rest of my face. This powder is really nice because it adds a nice radiance to my skin. It definitely leaves it with a diffused, luminous glow, which I'm all about, especially during the daytime. I've been using the 2 quad palettes, Glam AF and Goal Getter from the MAC and Patrick Star collab. So I'm gonna dip into the shade Soft Brown, which has been an OG favorite of mine, and I'm just gonna apply that directly into my crease with a fluffy brush. Next, I'm using Saddle, which is a golden orange brown shade, and taking that on a more compact blending brush, I'm going to start creating more warmth in the outer crease area. I start by applying the most pressure towards the outer corner, which is where I want the color to really pop, and then light-handedly blending it in towards the crease. Going in with Embark, which is another cult favorite of mine from MAC. It's more of a reddish brown shade, and I'm going to use that to deepen the outer corners. And to bring some light into the eyes, I'll be using Oh My God and placing that right in the inner tear duct of my eyes. For my bottom lash line, I like to add a little bit of eyeshadow to bring more definition to the look, but I don't go too heavy with it, so it's still wearable during the day. And especially since I don't apply a kohl eyeliner to the waterline anymore, this actually helps open my eyes a bit. I'm just mixing Soft Brown and Saddle and washing that across the outer portion of the bottom lash line. So you could stop here for the eyes and just add on some mascara. I think that would look amazing. However, a look for me personally isn't complete without my wing liner. I'm still trying to dive into looks without doing my legendary wing liner, but to be honest, it's gonna take some time because I'm still not quite comfortable with it yet. I'm just gonna give my lashes a good curl to lift them up a bit. Since I have very sparse, thin lashes, I'm gonna enhance them with my favorite falsies by Velour Lashes called Girl You Crazy. Then going in with MAC's False Lash Mascara, I'm just gonna bond my real and fake lashes together. I'm also going to apply a decent amount of mascara to my bottom lashes. It's important to bring some color back into the skin since foundation makes it very one-dimensional. So I'm gonna take my Hoola bronzer and the little brush that it comes with and sculpt out my cheeks. Also hitting the temples and jawline. And then I like to take a less dense brush and blend that out. For blush, I'll be using the Too Faced Peach Blush. I've never been a huge, intense blush person, so I like to take a tiny amount on the apples of my cheeks just for a little flush of color. And of course, I'll be highlighting because who doesn't love a nice highlight? I'm going in with my NARS Double Take Highlighter, and I'm just going to apply this to the high points of my face. Finishing up the look with my lips, I'm first going to apply them with Petal Pout by Flower. Then topping that off with a liquid lip from Smashbox called Fair Game. This is a nice peachy color that I religiously use for the daytime. And lastly, I'm gonna set my makeup with Shiseido's Ibuki Quick Fix Mist, and that is a tongue twister. All right, there you have it. This is my go-to look that I wear all the time. It's the look that I'm probably wearing in most of my Instagram photos. I hope that you enjoyed this in-depth tutorial, and thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Love you, bye.